Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to another episode of Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door here on the channel. In the last one, went through the Peach Exposition and the Bowser Exposition. Turns out, though, that Tech was caught in his quest to save Princess Peach, and Lord Sir Grodus shut him down. And sad ending to Tech, most likely. And Peach is now being moved because she has to serve her role into the world domination plans that Sir Grodus has. It doesn't explicitly state, but we will find out what that is when we get to that part of the game in the very fucking end. But for now, we came back to Rogueport. We got, some stuff done. We got the Ultra Hammer now, which allows you to be able to... Come on. There we go. The Ultra Hammer, which should allow you to just whack a panel like that, be able to flip them over. But we found out that the Crystal Star was on the moon thanks to Professor Frankly here, and he needed some time to research how to get there. He figured it out. Let's continue on.
Ah, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Far Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you, just like how we blast astronauts to the moon.
Whoa, we're using a cannon to blast ourselves to the moon? Yeah, extreme!
I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Account for Far Outpost speaks of a device that can launch anything, anywhere. Even to the moon.
This is going to be so cool. Just point the way. Where is this Far Outpost?
I believe there's a pipe to Far Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location.
Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it.
Oh, we already have that.
An Ultra Hammer? Hey, right on. We already got one of those.
Ah, well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Far Outpost then. Get to it.
Yeah, you got it, Prof. Far Outpost, charge!
Oh, yes. One more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-ombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get that last Crystal Star. Fuck you, Mario. I can't get it.
Oh, lordy. Oh, man. Okay. Whoo. Okay, sorry. I had to recuperate there for a second. But a couple things before we start trying to find some Far Outpost. We do have something towards the bottom here that we have to address. If you remember towards the beginning of the game, we talked with this nice little fellow and we invested 300 coins of our own money in order for him to go to Dry Desert, a location for the first Paper Mario game, to try to strike it rich. Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times I was covered in dust, weak and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much for playing my game. I want you to return your loan with a little more just to show my appreciation. Please, take this. 999 coins. Boy, thanks for everything. And now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dreams die, Mario. I'm trying not to. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. And also, I kept a journal of my trip. Do you want to read it? Ooh, that's, yeah, we're not going to do all that right now. I see. Well, I'll just be here thinking about what to do next, so say hi anytime. He would later open up an oil rig and open up multiple gas stations and call it BP. Anyways, keep it moving, shaking and baking. Now that we have a shit ton of money to work with. And that was the original two. Invest 300, you get 999. If you invest 100, you get 300, 200, 600.
And 300 courses max at 9.99. Do you know what? You don't have anything good for right now in terms of badges or anything like that. 64 coins for Super Luigi Book 1. You go, basically, it's a book of all of his adventures. I don't know if it's separated into individual books for each chapter that he's on, or if they just lump 2 stories together in one. I don't remember that part. But you can buy all the books, all the Super Luigi books. And that's me, because I'm wearing, of course, the green, like my brother Luigi. I'm no longer red, like my brother Mario. Into the badge shop we go. Let's do a little badge shopping. Another damage dodge. Yep, there we go. I'm going to equip that shit right away. Another close call. Look at that. Oh, damn. 2 simplifiers, simplifiers. We got Shrink Stop, Ice Smash. Where we got one of those. A couple close calls. Pretty Lucky Partner, Super Appeal. Ooh, Attack FXR to sound Bowsery. Yes, I'll spend. Nope. Alrighty, so now we have that. We Super Appeal, don't really need that. Soft Stomp, I think we're good with that for now. But first, I do have some leftover badge points from our. There we go, close call. Let's equip the close call on the partner here. There was something I was saving for, which was the quick change badge. That's what I was trying to save up for. But with the damage dodge, I now have 2 damage dodge, and the partner has a damage dodge. I mean, we can definitely defend ourselves pretty damn good from attacks, especially coming up in this next chapter because, you know, we're getting closer to the end of the game. Enemies tend to hit a bit harder now. So from there, we can make it work, make it go from there. I believe there's a Shine Sprite located in here somewhere, but you do, yep, but we needed the rolling ability because you see this little side there. Beautiful. Another Shine Sprite in Rogueport. And there we go. We basically break and enter through these couple of houses just to get a Shine Sprite. The Trouble Center stuff, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned this in the last one as well. I'm not going to go through, make an episode for every single one. I want to go through the important ones, like just basically just going through the stuff that we need, like the additional paper games and stuff like that. But now that we have the Ultra Hammer, we can break this small block here by swinging it. And there is a pipe as well down here. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and get on this X here. Get on the pipe, go through the other side, and we can have ourselves a badge. Flower Saver Partner Badge. Decreases the FP your partner uses by 1. So now that we got that, I think that means we have to go through. But anyways, that pipe on the left is Far Far Outpost. But before we do that, let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing before we get into Chapter 7. I don't believe we're missing anything here. Let's go through the city area first. Actually, no, we don't have to do that because we'll end up back in that area eventually in the next chapter. So we can just go straight to Far Outpost. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick then. So, yeah, unfortunately, though, you do have to make your way back up. And let me just ride. There we go. Ride on Yoshi a bit. There we go. And here we are. Chapter 7, Mario Shoots the Moon. It is stupid cold out here. Come on, Gonzalez, let's move. Far Outpost should be just up ahead, I think. It sure is. No, I smacked the tree. Thank you very much. And because we're in an icy, snowy area, we are going to have some icy, snowy enemies. And to start things off first, Another Shine Sprite. So that we have our 3 to upgrade Goombella, which means we're missing only 3 more, as a matter of fact. Let's switch out to Goombella so that way we can start... that way we can start tattling on some of these enemies here. But first... Goombella, you're going to be at the forefront for this turn here. Please let us know about these Ice Puffs. It's an Ice Puff. It's a mean snow cloud that appears in cold areas. HP of 9, attack 4, defense 0. Swoops down and uses Cold Breath to attack. Trust me, it's not refreshing. That Cold Breath can freeze us, so try to avoid it. Also, if we touch it with storing cold energy, we will get hurt. Isn't that super weak? And it gets worse. It'll absorb any ice attacks we throw at it. They're vulnerable to fire, so let's try that. Ooh, and unfortunately, though, I don't have much in terms of, I have an Ice Storm, which they will eat up. Temporarily does half damage back to all foes interacting directly. You know what? This... Yeah, multi-bonk the fuck out of him first. Because when you do the attacks... there goes the cold energy. There goes number 2. And a guard for 1. Alright. Beautiful. And oh no, I did the wrong set of moves. Okay, you know what? Sorry. We might get frozen here. Oh, we sure did. For 2 turns, we are frozen. Oh, this is not looking good. And this is exactly what I mean when it's just, oof. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. I miscalculated my shit there. That's okay. We'll recover nicely. It's okay. It'll be fine. Let's see if your multi-bonk works. Your multi-bonks fucking blows. Okay. Hammer time. That'll take care of it. You can't, as long as you don't jump on them, they're fine. Or unless you're wearing a badge that can help prevent that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're kind of hurting a little bit. There's a star piece there. A lovely piece of a star. We're probably... I guess we're not going to avoid this one for now. Ooh. Okay, so now let's go ahead and... We're just going to thunder them all. Why not? Let's wait. Let's give some Mario some... get out of there. Let's give Mario some health because I got a feeling this shit is going to suck. I don't want to tattle right away because I don't want to risk using a life shroom here. For Mario there we go. Alright, time to block some attacks here. Okay. I'm glad I timed it just right. Glad I timed that just right. Shit! Oh, damn it, Goombella's down, and I had to use a life shroom. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure there's probably a life shroom somewhere in this chapter. Did not like having to get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much. Ooh, damage increase for this next turn here. Will it affect them though? I guess not. I guess not. Ice attacks are not good. Okay, so use a mystery. Why not? It's a mystery. We don't know what's going to happen. Stopwatch. That's actually pretty nice. If it freezes them, we are A-okay. Invulnerable. Beautiful. Okay.
These Hammer Brothers really do not want us to survive through this chapter here, I swear. Let's Power Smash. I'm not taking any chances. I mean, normally it would work on regular enemies, but it's an ice enemy with an ice invulnerability. Frost Piranha. HP 10, attack 5, defense 0. Frozen Breath, okay. Weak against fire attacks. We need to get some Fire Flowers. It'll absorb the ice as well. I probably should have done a little bit of due diligence. Beautiful. Oh, Mario's in danger. That's okay. No defense. Ultra Hammer should take care of it. $58 star points. Not bad. Could use a little bit of health, though. Once we get to the outpost, I can rest up. But there's a shop there and everything. I just got to get over there first and make sure I survive. Fuck! Hell no, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving. I'm not getting my ass chomped. I'm sorry. I'll come back for that in a minute. Or in between episodes. There we go. Far outpost. Wow, far outpost. Where's this cannon that shoots to the moon? Let's chat some of these locals and see what they have to say, okay? Alrighty, let's do that. I mean, we have to go a little bit further ahead here first. And you got the three sisters that are just hurting for some shit. Oh, look at that. We got, okay, you know what? There's the bed. There's something that we need. Beautiful. Make body and mind better. Welcome to the inn. Stay one of the nights. Only 15 coins. Yes, please. I got plenty of money. Have good sleep. And this is supposed to be like a not a parody, but like just making fun of or imitation with the accents here. I've got a feeling it's supposed to be like Russian. Did you get good night's sleep? Please enjoy a meal made by Chef Sesti and featuring local ingredients if you hunger. Take care and see you again, comrade. Butter! Oh, space food. I'm sorry. Space food made by Zesty replenishes 5 HP. That was butter. It looks like butter. Come on. Alright, of course you don't have no fire attacks here. Yes, yes, welcome, welcome. To the Northwinds Mart. We have many goods. What can be done for you? Let's go ahead and store some shit. Space food, ice storm, pasta. We'll probably sell a spike pouch. Anything else I can help you with? Okay, we're storing the spike pouch. Or you're selling the spike pouch, excuse me. And I think that's all I got. Ruin powder, temporarily with confusion. Yeah, I don't have many goods here. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. We're doing okay so far. Man in mustache. Oh, first of all, shine Sprite Block. Beautiful. Mustache man. Yes. What business do you have here? What? A cannon? No such thing is here. What? No way, man. There's got to be a cannon around here somewhere. What do you want me to say? We do not have one. Did I not tell you we have no silly cannon? I know nothing. Shazbooey. I know nothing about the local cannon limited named Big Bob. Shazoom. Uh-huh. But yet you don't know anything even though you clearly know the name of it. Uh-huh. Sure thing, buddy. There's the three sisters. That's locked. Hello, traveler. First time at Kabooie.
Outpost, fire outpost cannon. Wow, I apologize for that. No, I just had to select it. It is nothing. Kabawi. This is Babam Village of Bluey. There's nothing here. The Blamo. As you can guess from my Kamblami reserve demeanor, many Babams only open up to other Babams. Okay, well. Let's go back to the mustache man. You only talk to other Babams, huh? Well, it just so happens that I happen to have a Babam buddy here. What? Did I not tell you we had no silly cannon? Now listen here. You're the mayor, How can an official like you lie that way? Old boy, I know I saw a cannon the last time I was here, so do not lie, sir. Shush! You call yourself a Babam? I spit at you. You know rules. There should be no mention of cannon to non-Babams. No mention. You must not allow it to be used for evil. Of course I know all that, you great blowhard. But we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy. And if we don't, sir, the world could end. World could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use that cannon right now because of certain circumstances. Circumstances? We must have permission of Goldbob to use cannon. He is the one who started the whole blasting things to faraway places policy. Once he got rich, he let business slide and did not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of cannon. But he was so depressed by losing his job that he took Cannon Key and ran off to some settlement far, far away. Goldbob and General White? Yes, that is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Goldbob and General White. Very well then. We can't give up now, old boy. Mario, the search is on. Let's go find those two Babams. Well, when you find them, come back and talk to me. I know where one of them is. General White, but he's all the way back in Chapter 1 in Koopa Village. So, what this means is we need to go on a wild goose chase to two different places. Possibly Sanctum for Goldbob. That's where you find him at. And, of course, General White's in Koopa Village. Fuck! Like I said, we'll deal with that shit later or in between episodes. But right now, we got some hunting to do. So we have to go all the way back. I think we'll go to... I mean, like, luckily with the new travel system they have in place, it'll make things a lot easier. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to Goldbob first and possibly Sanctum, since, you know, that was obviously the closest one we have. And then we'll meet General White in Koopa Village. So I'm going to go down this pipe. I'll see you next in Poshley Heights. And we're in the Poshley Heights, and we're here. Do we have no special guest appearance? I do believe, though, like, I didn't know if it was now or until after you beat the game, but once you beat the game, you do have a nice little special surprise show up in that area where the Sanctum is, but I'll probably save that for like an extras episode. For the extras episode, it's not going to be like all crazy or anything like that. I'm not going to do like, oh, extra part 10 or some shit like that, because there's a lot of content in this game. Good day to you, Gonzalez. What can I do for you today? What's that you say? You must use the cannon of Far Outpost to save the world? Well, that is rather a pickle, isn't it? Very well then. I most certainly owe you a favor too, Yes, I should say. The truth is, I hope to resume my business with that cannon someday. And just between us, I only stopped because the wife said she didn't like the noise. Sadly, it takes a hefty bit of coin to get that cannon working, so I'll need you to demonstrate just how much you want to use that cannon. If it was a matter of money, just how much would you pay, if I may ask? I'll just answer everything you have. What? You pay me every coin you own? All of them? You, really? So, really? Well, I suppose I'm just surprised to hear you say that. Staggered, actually. You know that means you'll be left with 0 coins, with absolutely nothing. You know that, do you? Oh, yes. I mean, think of it, man. If you just spent all your coins, and I mean all of them, the world needs to be saved. If there is no world, there is no money. You will certainly face a great deal of difficulty down the road. Again, only if the world is still around. Just take the fucking money, asshole. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, all right, yeah, well, there you go. Take all my money. He's not going to take your money, obviously. He will give it back to you. William 37 sir. So I give my permission to activate the fire outpost cannon. The Gold Bob's Pass. That's part 1 of 2. Oh, and that wasn't serious either, my dear fellow. How can I take your money? That's how the rich stays rich. It's a shame, I suppose. But I'll return your money. See, this is a good evil billionaire. That's just like contradictory in and of itself. All right, RDM. By the way, with those issues with the Roboport Daily Mail, you do have to. Sometimes there are special offers that do happen, but you have a certain time limit in order to be able to take advantage of them. I just don't even bother with it at this point because it's like really it's just you get saved half off on some money here. That's just extra time wasted and stuff like that. That really doesn't amount to much at the end of the day. But now that we got that for Gold Bob, General White is located in the Koopa Village, which is Chapter 1 here. In the original, you do have to go back and forth and back and forth. Well, actually, we may still have to do some back and forth right now. Because General White's house was located on the second half. No, not this half. Wasn't he here? Koopa tries to play others, which is what happened to Koops. You should know, though. Don't judge a person. No, don't judge a Koopa by itself. Okay, no, I was just making sure because I got my scenes confused. He's over here. This house right here isn't. Well, he was here. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. Basically, this room's one kind of collectible. All right. Which one of you sons of bitches know where the fucking Bob-omb is? Oh, is that so? I guess that is a good thing. Although we've heard that Hooktail has lots of dragon friends, yeah. And I've heard they're all much meaner and powerful than Hooktail. So what do you think? You shaking now or what? Psych! Actually, there is a couple more dragons that you have to face. One of them being an exclusive. Not necessarily an exclusive, but one of them you can't really do much without. Okay. Thanks to you, be calm here again. Of course, peace and quiet is bad for business. Nobody goes in that shop anymore. Business world's a rough place, man. Okay, but nice buy one. Guy in the shop sure would appreciate it. Okay. Where the fuck is General White? He takes off to a peaceful village and always been forgetful. Yeah, ever since he was a kid. Let me talk to the mayor. Hey, old fuck, do you know what happened to be where that Bob-omb went? Oh, if it isn't Murphy. Yeah, what's that? You say General White? I'm sure I've seen him. Doesn't seem to be around now. I think he may have possibly said head to south a more tropical locale. Creaky Key? Was that it? Yep, perhaps that perhaps could be it. Keel Hall Key, Chapter 5. Mega Rush P attacks increases attack power by 5 when you're in peril. Essentially, 1 HP is considered peril. All right. So let's go ahead and go from Chapter 1 to Chapter 5. This is how they fixed the whole back and forth situation from the original. It just makes it a lot more easier to deal with. I was wondering how they was going to do that. Look, I mean, they fixed Chapter 4's Twilight Town back and forth issue. But in terms of everything else. All right. Tell me what you got. General White? Yeah, he was here until a second ago. But he took off right quick. He said he was going to a city that floats in the sky or something. City that floats in the sky? Oh, the Glitz Pit. All right. From Chapter 6 to Chapter 5. To Chapter 3. My God, this is so... I still remember the fucking
PTSD I got from that constant back and forth. Because it was a lot that you had to do. Alright. Okay, which one of y'all know where to help? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Do you know where White is? I gotta admit, the Rock Hawk guy was overrated. You're the real deal. Oh, fuck you. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. The bar, the fresh juice bar. General White? Oh, you must be that White Bomb, huh? Yeah, he used to come here all the time. But I haven't seen him lately. Now I think about it, I think he had also some huge tree, or not. And you can kind of see as to why this is a pain in the ass. You're basically on a wild goose chase, going through, I believe, just about every chapter at this point in order to find General White. And again, what you said, to the tree? Yeah, chapter 2. And again, I cannot stress this enough. This was a whole lot fucking worse in the original. I guess it's a good thing I didn't play the original then, did I? This is a lot smoother and a lot easier. Alright. Welcome to Great Tree. Eh? General White? Yeah, he's an old Bomb with his great mustache. But I have no idea where he went. He may have said he was going somewhere dark. Which means we have to take the trek to Twilight Town. Which is chapter 4. So let's see, we went to chapter 1, then to chapter 5, then to chapter 3, then to chapter 2. And where did he say he was going? Twilight Town, chapter 4. So by all means, this should be the last pit stop of General White. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and talk to the mayor. Fuck off. You talk to... Good day. I mean, good dusk or whatever. Never know what time it is in this weird light. Then again, I don't ever know what day it is because I never leave this room. You know what? I feel you. I feel you. There's the mayor. Why, it's the savior of our town. It's Mario. Yes, actually, there was a General White around here for a little while. Curious fellow. Came here for a bit of rest, but still looked tired all the same. Then one day, he just up and left. I'm afraid I don't know where. He was mumbling something or other about a cannon. And now we have to go back to chapter 7, which unfortunately we do not have a shortcut to as of yet. So that means we have to go through all of it the normal way and everything of the sorts. Thank you very much. Rogueport level. Yep. Actually, we're here right now. But you know what? Before we go back in there and make our way through, let me find the save real quick here. There we go. So we found our save. Let's go ahead back up this pipe real quick where it's nice and safe away from the Hammer Brother. And let's take a look into this fountain. Yoshi, thank you very much. There we go. That's a nice picture looking into the fountain here. After that quote-unquote trek, which was made a lot easier in this version again, as I will keep reiterating. But that's going to do it for this episode here. Next time we come back, we're going back to Far Outpost. We got the pass. We got General White, who should be there. Who should be there already at this point in time, while I try to collect my voice and everything in between. So until the next one, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grace. Good night, everybody.